The time is 11:45 a.m. Good morning. Tuesday, August 31st, 2021. The news headline: Insecurity. We are lucky to have Buhari in government, Shehu of Borno says. The news in full. The Shehu of Borno, Abubakar El-Kanemi, yesterday said the people of Borno State were lucky to have President Muhammadu Buhari in government, as his reign has changed the tide against insecurity significantly. This is as the President of the Senate, Dr. Ahmad Lawan, has also lent his support to the Boko Haram terrorists turning themselves into the Nigerian troops, saying the move should be seen as a welcome development and should be encouraged to end insurgency in the northeast. The Shehu of Borno, who spoke when Lawan paid him a courtesy call over the loss of his elder brother, said his people had seriously suffered as a result of Boko Haram crisis, but added that they were lucky to have the Buhari government, which eventually changed the tide. According to him, all local government areas in the state, which were under the control of Boko Haram, had been taken back by the troops, adding that normal business activities had also returned in the state. He also rejoiced at the news that Boko Haram elements were surrendering, saying it's a welcome development because Borno is a home of peace and they are for peace. Recently, there has been cases of thousands of Boko Haram insurgency laying down their arms and surrendering to government troops in the northeast zone. Specifically, Governor Babangana Zulum of Borno State disclosed last week at the State House, Abuja, that 2,600 repentant Boko Haram insurgents were currently being profiled in Maiduguri by the state government in collaboration with the military and other security agencies. The time is 11:50 a.m. Good morning. The analysis. Despite the insecurity going on in the country and some other critics from each angle that President Muhammadu Buhari is doing nothing about the security crisis going on in the country, there is the Shehu of Borno State, Abubakar El-Kanemi, where he said that they were lucky to have the Muhammadu Buhari regime because it has changed the tide against insurgency significantly. This was made when the Senate President Ahmad Lawan visited him to pay him a courtesy visit over the loss of his brother, where he said to the President of the Senate that his people has actually severely suffered as a result of Boko Haram crisis. And this beckons to back then some months ago, sometimes in June, where President Muhammadu Buhari says that he won't rest until peace is fully restored in Borno. Speaking during an official visit to Maiduguri, Borno state capital, Buhari has assured residents of the state as at then that his administration has taken decisive steps to safeguard the lives of the IDPs and refugees who recently returned from Cameroon and Niger Republic. He noted that the efforts made at alleviating the suffering of the community and hamper the evil attempts of terrorists and insurgents to recruit fighters and spies from IDPs and other vulnerable populations through the use of patriot materials incentives. Buhari said that while I am happy to return home, I am not happy that this visit is not a normal peacetime homecoming. I am here today first and foremost to appraise the security situation in Borno State and the Northeast region in order to move full speed ahead and conclude the work of restoring permanent peace to the region. Buhari said he will not rest until all the millions of internally displaced persons are able to return and resettle in their homes and rebuild their shattered lives. It was part of these measures that I gave approval for the federal government to build 10,000 resettlement homes in Borno State. 4,000 of these homes have already been completed. Furthermore, I approved for constant release of food intervention by the Nigeria Customs Service and Northeast Development Commission in order to support the displaced persons. Buhari says, I wish to reassure Your Highness the Shehu, all the Royal Highnesses, elders, the government and people of Borno State and the Northeast region of federal government relentless determination in the search for peace in Borno State, the Northeast and the rest of Nigeria. It said, we will never rest until peace is fully restored and all displaced persons are resettled in their own communities. He said, I will never forget in my life that during my career as a politician, Borno State is where I got the highest percentages of votes, more than 90%. The least I can do for you is to continue the relentless effort to fully restore peace to this state and Northeast region and the country as a whole. On electricity supply, Buhari said his administration will continue to make concerned efforts to power the nation, adding that Maiduguri cannot and will not be left out. The president on his visit there said that the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC) has been directed to expedite the delivery of a 50 milliwatt power plant in order to ensure the prompt restoration of electricity to Maiduguri and its environs. Furthermore, in the light of the current improvement of security in the state, I have also issued directives for the immediate resumption of oil and gas exploration activities in the Lake Chad Basin. And this is part of our overall effort to restore the state back to normalcy, he said. The president also noted that he has directed the Theater Command of Operation Haydn Kai and other security agencies to work out modalities together with the state government and associations of farmers on ways to improve safe access to farms, forests, and fishing grounds. I have also directed the Nigerian Security Civil Service, Civil Defense Corps, to accord special support by deploying more agro rangers through collaboration with the Borno State government to secure additional farmlands, Buhari said on his visit to Borno State. And after some times now, here is the Shehu of Borno coming out plain to say that they are lucky to have Buhari in government. And this was made when the president of the Senate, Ahmad Lawan, visited him, where he said that he has also lent his support to the Boko Haram terrorists, turning themselves in to the Nigerian troops, saying that the move should be seen as a welcome development and should be encouraged to end insurgency in the Northeast. Specifically, Governor Babangana Zulum of Borno State disclosed that last week at State House, Abuja, about 2,600 repentant Boko Haram insurgents were currently profiled in Maiduguri by the state government in collaboration with the military. And this is why the Shehu of Borno State says that he is happy about the developments that Boko Haram are laying down their arms and surrendering to government troops in the Northeast, and therefore they feel lucky to have Buhari government. The time is 11:55 a.m. Good morning. Thanks for listening.